The number one question I get asked, whether it's at our live events or on our websites or when I'm sitting down in a new company, maybe inside their boardroom, is what's the secret to building successful companies on a consistent basis? And that's pretty much what every piece of content is that I put out on this channel. It's about defining the key components that work time and time again, over and over, to scale companies in any industry and in any economy. Because businesses that were built to grow always seem to grow. On the other hand, businesses that were not specifically engineered to grow rarely grow. And they hit a whole lot of plateaus along the way. But when you know how to grow effectively, scaling becomes predictable. Now, there's a lot of moving pieces to growing an 8 or 9 figure company. But when I'm asked to narrow it down to just one thing, there's only one essential key aspect that's evident in every high growth company. No matter what industry you're in, no matter what the economy is, no matter what your company size is right now, the absolute number one most important use of your time is to focus on relationships. And I'm going to share with you how we focus on 6 key relationships in a really structured way. But then I'm going to go back and I'm going to give you a highly focused, I'm going to get really detailed on one thought, that if you keep this in your mind, all your relationships are going to be a lot better and your company is going to scale faster and more predictably. So here's 6 key fundamental relationships that run pretty much everything inside of our organizations. And I kind of look at this like a circle, a giant circle with 6 layers in it. The outer layer is our vendors. And then the next deeper layer is investors, if you have investors. And then our prospects, and then our customers, and then our team, and then our family. And even though most entrepreneurs don't think of their family as part of their business, they absolutely are a major part of what keeps us driven. And we all need people in our life right at the heart of everything, that every time we're around them or every time we think about them, we recharge. Because that increases our drive in everything we do in business. Because our family gives us that big reason why, which gives us the energy that we need every single day. And they give us the focus to keep building and keep moving forward in business and in life. And if you work on and you take care of your closest relationships, your family and yourself, the people who are really closest to your heart, then you have the strength and you have the foundation to truly perform better in every area of your life, especially at key moments in business. Now, here's what focusing on relationships really means. It means no matter what your relationship, no matter what part of the circle they're in, you listen to them, you seek to understand things from their point of view, you communicate with them in a positive way, and when you communicate, you're future-minded. So everybody that you're talking with knows that you're building a future together. And it also means striving to make sure that the people in your circle feel safe and respected and loved and acknowledged and heard. I mean, really, really, really heard. And trust me, just because I'm making a video about this does not mean this is one of my core competencies. It doesn't come natural to me. It hasn't for a long time. I work on this every single day and I still make mistakes. I make mistakes in almost every relationship with my kids. I make mistakes with my employees, with my business partners. But we get through it because we're a family, we're a unit, and you're going to as well, because none of us are really perfect, but there's a solution. And the solution is this. At every interaction with anybody you speak with, whether it's your relationships on your outer layer, you mean your vendors, or those that are closest to your heart, every single time that you're communicating with somebody, you seek to understand them first. The very first thing I do in every interaction is I seek to understand from the other person's point of view the situation and the conversation and the impact that my words are having on them. That's a realization that is kind of new in my life. I only really understood the importance of this maybe for the past 5 or so years, and it's changed everything. It's had a hugely positive impact on everything in my life, whether it's my personal life or my business life. And I'm committed to always seeking to understand from the other person's point of view, or from my vendor's point of view, or from my team's point of view, or from my customer's point of view, or from my prospect's point of view, or from those who are closest to my heart, my foundation, my source of energy, my family's point of view. I'm committed to seeking to understand stuff from their point of view when we talk. Now, like I said before, there's a lot of moving pieces to growing a company, but without this one, no company can ever gain momentum or scale. I promise you, I've done this over and over and over again. And this is one of the most important keys to growth. Without committing to building strong relationships in your company and in your private life, nothing feels right. Nothing ever grows the way it should. I know that if I drop the ball on this, where maybe I don't communicate with key people around me. It affects a lot of things in my life. And I have 2 resources to help you out. The first one is going to help you understand your personal relationships better. And the second one is going to help you understand your company better and how others see you as a communicator in your company and also as a leader. The first one is 5lovelanguages.com. And listen, I'm not an advisor or an investor or a partner in that company in any way, but I think it's a tremendous tool to help you understand your relationships and also how to strengthen them and how to be better inside of those relationships. The second tool is builttogrowreview.com. That's builttogrowreview.com. Now, if you use the link, and if you're watching this on YouTube, I'll put the link in the description. And if you're seeing this on Instagram, I'll put a post somewhere in there also. But if you use that link, you could access it completely free. And it's an excerpt from a tool that's normally only available to companies that pay 6 figures to work with me. It'll help you understand your business as a whole, but also, and I think more importantly, it'll give you specific solutions to help you communicate better with your team so that you could be the leader that your business needs to scale faster and more predictably. If you're having trouble scaling past the $1 million mark, the $10 million mark, the $100 million mark, you'll definitely get a lot out of this Built to Grow review. And again, you can access it free using the link in this description. Now, I hope you found this helpful. And I want you to please subscribe to my channel because we put out a lot of videos like this on a regular basis, videos that could help you break through the most common obstacles to growing your business in any industry to make you into an industry leader. But I also want you to comment below because this is not the normal kind of video that I post. Normally we talk about building teams or scaling or how to increase your reach or revenue or how to acquire companies, how to sell companies. We talk about that kind of stuff. But relationships, the relationships that you have in life, and how you nurture those relationships is vital to every part of business. Unfortunately, it's very overlooked all the time. So comment on this video and tell me if you want more videos like this, and also share any strategies that have helped you to have these strong relationships in your life too.